For me, I think I knew him pretty well as far as on the ice goes. He was a good ref, and everyone knew him as Moose, and he was one of the guys that would call guys nicknames back to them and had a lot of respect for the players, and the players respected him. And he might have put me in the box too many times, but he always seemed like a good, solid ref that called a good game, and he never liked to hear about anything like this happening. So as soon as I heard, it was obviously a big surprise, but wish his family and friends the best.
I remember everyone was always talked to him. He always joked around with the players and the coaches. I remember I knew him by Moose. That was his nickname that everyone knew him by. I also remember his icing calls. He always kind of let out like a high-pitched scream to kind of let you know if there was icing or not. So you could always tell how hard you had to go back for pucks. You could always hear Moose calling, skating down the side of the rink. But yeah, just always a happy guy, conversing with everyone and enjoying his job.
Butch was an amazing guy. When I came in the league first, a lot of guys, Frenchies who went in the league before me, talked to me about him by saying he will show you how it works. He has a passion for the game because he has seen a lot too. So, and when I work with him, it was pretty fun. He makes you comfortable, and it was he was really like a really good veteran guy for the young guys who started in the ECHL and minor pro.
Yeah, my first 2 years I played in the WCHA before Denver switched over to the NCHC, and he was one of the head refs there and refed a lot of our games out in Denver and Colorado College. And he definitely loved the game, and you could tell from the way he refed and the passion he had towards the players. He knew all the guys by name, and he knew a lot of guys by their nicknames too, which is really cool to see from a ref. So it's awful to see something like this happen, and you wish his family and his children and everybody that was around him the best.
I had met Butch almost 20 years ago, and his commitment to the officiating at all different levels, at the amateur level, the college level, and here at the pro level, was exceptional. Both on and off the ice, he was well respected by his peers. This was a man that his colleagues looked up to, and more importantly, a family man. So it's a big loss for his family. The hockey community obviously sends its prayers and thoughts to them. He'll be missed, and as I was talking before, Butch had worked with a number of the officials that now are in the National Hockey League that progressed through the ECHL and the American Hockey League, and I'm sure they're affected by this loss as well. We wish his family all the best.
His character, you don't see that too often. He, like our last teammate said, he knew everyone by their name, their nickname. Always the first guy to say hi, how's your day doing, and catch up with you either before the game or during the game. He's definitely being missed. His family, all our thoughts and prayers out to the family and kids. It's just a tragic accident, and he was, like I said, he was awesome.
Well, I heard about that a ref had passed away. I didn't know it was him until Jamie, my coach, asked me if I remembered him, and then that was kind of when I realized it, and it was just obviously kind of shocking and sad that something like that can happen. It just kind of makes you think about life a little bit, but yeah, it's just sad that a good guy like that has such an unfortunate thing happen.
He had the respect of everybody, and you can see how he got the respect. Just how when I entered in the room and he started talking with you, he just shows some respect, and that's I just can't believe what happened. And
there was a ton of times where he's always laughing with the coaches, and you see my first 2 years, George Gwozdecki was our head coach, and he was pretty animated at times, and it was always fun to see them two go at it on the bench and on the ice. So it's tough to see something like this happen, but looking back on it, there's a lot of good memories and a lot of stuff you remember about a referee like that.
It's tough because a lot of times you kind of battle with the refs throughout your career, and the coaches battle and players battle, and he's one of the few guys I've, looking back, honestly, I don't think I ever had any battles with the guy. He was always so happy, and even if there was a call you disagree with, he'd always talk it out with you, and he was always the first guy to let you know his opinion and whatnot, and definitely sad to see him go.